Overnight, President Trump called for a re-examination of all Afghan immigrants admitted during the Biden administration. Meanwhile, a high school in West Virginia posted this photo saying one of the guardsmen shot is one of the school's former students. His name is Andrew Wolf. And Alabama U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville released a statement after the shooting, saying in part, the disgusting act of violence that happened in our nation's capital today makes you sick to your stomach. Please join me in praying for the two brave National Guardsmen who were shot by an animal while protecting our capital.
Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now, and it is absolutely outrageous what we have allowed to happen in Washington, D.C. We have a scenario where National Guardsmen are being hunted by Islamic terrorists that we import into this country on our own accord. And for some reason, our friends on the left are absolutely ecstatic about this because they think they get to blame Trump for it.
What we know is that he comes here from Afghanistan in the summer of 2021. He applies for asylum in December of 2024. Now he goes through another vetting process involving that, and he's approved for asylum in April of this year under the Trump administration.
Now, to my friends on the left, I warn you, this is an argument that you know you cannot win, and your disingenuous lies and absolute absurdities are not going to change this. Because I'll just tell you exactly what I thought the moment I heard that Donald Trump is responsible for this. I said that's absolutely crazy because Donald Trump has tried to end this stuff before it even happened. He has tried to end it since it all started, and he opposes it in every possible way. The person who vetted this guy was a Biden appointee. And even if it wasn't, again, Donald Trump has been stopped when trying to end programs like this over and over and over again. But even if you want to make that argument, which I think is an incredibly weak argument to make, but even if you want to try to make that incredibly weak argument, let me tell you this. You're right. You win. We should no longer vet these people for them to stay. And in fact, we should put them all out of the country right now.
Just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration?
Because they let them in. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. And there's a law passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come in.
See, even Donald Trump agrees with you. You're trying to make the argument that these people need to go, and he says they need to go as well. So obviously our friends on the left, they wouldn't be being disingenuous and trying to blame Trump for this for absolutely no real reason. They obviously don't think these people should be vetted and allowed to stay in this country either. They think they should go, right? No, obviously not. They have allowed this country to be overrun from every third world hellhole on this planet, and any attempt to stop it has been met with claims of you're a racist, you're a monster, you're an animal, and how dare you do this? And now they're trying to actually make the argument that the people who want this to stop are somehow responsible for this. Or they look at the National Guardsmen and say, well, they shouldn't have been there anyway, which is the equivalent of saying, can you believe her shirt was so revealing and her skirt was so short? Is this the argument the American left is making? And the answer is yes, because they will make whatever disingenuous argument they can make in the exact moment they're living in without any consequence of it sounding idiotic 2 minutes down the road or 2 minutes in the past, because the American media allows them to do this. So, since in this particular moment they think the people aren't vetted enough, I agree with them, because I agreed with that position forever. And I'll agree with him now. They need to go, and Donald Trump's going to put them out. So join us, my friends on the left, and let's applaud him as he gets ready to expel a ton of people that shouldn't even be here. You couldn't possibly oppose that, could you?